channel, Kookz. We're here with Max Mogren with Dirtbag Rigs. He creates functional dirtbag rigs for the casual dirtbag.
That's a fact. Thanks for interviewing me, Danny. Appreciate it.
Yeah, show us around your shop. Like, what do you
Yeah,
got
well, right now I'm getting plywood painted up and prepped for a Tacoma bed, a Chevy pickup bed, and a ProMaster build. I got all those coming in the pipeline. And then I'm just wrapping up this Sprinter build back behind here. And that's a Sprinter of mine that is never going to be done because I'm always working on other people's stuff. But yeah, here's the shop. Got this handy rolling workbench here, table saw, chop saw. You can see we're a DeWalt family around here. Lots of DeWalt cordless, the only way to go. Lumber racks, a lot of lumber racks up there. Anybody wants a Fiyama awning, I got that for sale. Give you a heck of a deal because my buddy Lawrence sold it to me real cheap. What else we got? The beer fridge. Lots of pit viper memorabilia, and I just recently acquired my dad's beer can collection. That's back in the corner there. I'm really excited to get that properly displayed here in the shop. This is the original dirtbag rig here. I lived, back when I was saving money to get a house, I lived in this 88 Comanche for about 5 years. And this one, now it still runs, but down in Baja a couple of years ago, I had a wheel go flying off and was able to get it back on and limp home. But now this is just the lumber rack here. And what else do we got? Some cool, I got a bike up there hanging. And yeah, that's it. Just beautiful Alpine, Wyoming, population 800. We're about 40 miles south of Jackson, Wyoming, so a little quieter, but still close to the Teton Range and all the excitement up there. I'll show you a little of my work. This is a Sprinter van I'm building for my friend Melissa and Jeremy. Jeremy owns Melvin Brewing here in Alpine. They make some of the best IPAs in the world, but this one a little more complicated than I usually do. Turn some lights on. It's kind of a dark color scheme in here, but big shelves up top. Real simple, low profile bed, storage underneath. You know, like I said, this is I like doing the real quick and dirty, fast builds, but this one, you know, I'll do more complicated stuff too if people want it. Come check out the front. And what in this seat swivel. We put one of those cheap Chinese Webasto knockoff heaters under the passenger seat. Got a bunch of live edge slab for the counter and the benches, the counters and the bench from Stan, the 90-year-old lumberman at Freedom Lumber in Freedom, Wyoming. The guy runs a sawmill all by himself. Gave me a heck of a deal on all this live edge. Got the fridge on a little slider. And it doubles as you can make this into a little workstation here. Water, gray water and fresh water are down in the wheel well here. And then, you know, pretty simple shelves. I like to keep it pretty simple with all my builds. Keep it, you know, I love, you know, my whole goal is to make it so people have something to live out of. Around here in Northwest Wyoming, especially up in Jackson, there's a big housing shortage, and you know, even though I was up there working 2 jobs, making good money, still didn't want to spend over $1,000 a month to rent a place. So I was living out of a van, living out of a truck, living in sheds. And now I'm helping other people get out of the cycle of working just to spend it on rent or mortgage. So my whole goal is to do as many vans, as many trucks, as many of whatever is possible, and not get too caught up in all the details. I think that, you know, I like to get it to where people can make it their own afterwards. If they want to put some big drawers under the bed, they can do that. We got some, you know, I'll do some drawers and things, but for the most part, I like to do the, you know, just the basic bare bones builds and then let them make it their own down the road. Yeah, these dimmer lights are cool because everyone's on its own switch and they all have a dimmer built in, so you can dim them out or brighten them, and then they remember the setting you had them on, so you can get some really functional light out of those. I'm a big fan of those particular lights. Then we got another dimmer for the main ceiling lights right here, so super accessible for the driver. Try to keep it, you know, real functional, real simple, not too complicated in our dirtbag rigs.
All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this builder shout out. I hope you got some inspiration. I know we did. You're living our dreams. So.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, fine.
Well, you guys are living my dream. You're out on the road. I'm stuck here in the shop working on rigs all the time. But yeah,
switch, you know.
Yeah, fine with me. Well, like I said too, if you ever want to collaborate on something, you know, I love what you are doing, and it'd be fun to, you know, I got the shop space too. That's the other thing. I love working with people on their rigs. Like, you know, I would rather have the owner be here and be working alongside me than doing it by myself. And if people want to find me, I'm here in Alpine, Wyoming, just south of Jackson Hole. You can find me on Instagram as Max Mogren or Dirtbag Rigs. And yeah, if you just Google Max Mogren, you'll find all sorts of stuff on the internet. So pretty easy to find online. So thank you so much. Thanks for covering up your Arc'teryx logo there.
Yeah.
In opposition of the Arc'teryx Academy commercialization of the Teton Range and other sacred wilderness areas all over the world. Yeah. Not a fan. But yeah, thanks again. Appreciate you guys and what you do. And I'm glad you're here hanging out.
Yeah, thanks for letting us.
Mm-hmm.